Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome to the Cold to Soul Machine Show, where game-changing entrepreneurs come to learn and share the greatest strategies to turn their ideal client from cold to soul. Today, we have a very special guest because, guys, we as leaders, as visionaries in our industries, we cannot play small. We need to be the highest version of ourselves. We have the responsibility to be the greatest we can be. So today we have a very special guest, Jody Deane. He's going to talk about activating your multidimensional magnificence and catalyze your awakening so you can be the highest version of yourself and create more impact in the world. Hey Jody, thank you so much for having us in our show today. I'm super grateful that you're here.
Yeah, pleasure to be here. Wonderful. Yeah, loving it.
Awesome. All right, so tell us a little bit about you, what you do in your business and how you help others, visionaries and leaders in the industry.
Sure, absolutely. So, wow, I've had a winding path in my life of figuring myself out, figuring the world out, who I am, why I'm here, what I'm meant to be doing. And it has been, going to the depths of kind of pain and difficulty and dark nights of the soul, to the heights of ecstasy and revelation and joy. And I've charted a way to do that I can help others just really get the download, get the understanding about themselves in a quick way, rather than having to spend decades floundering in the midst of uncertainty and chaos. So I guess that's the essence of it. And it's so much more than we can imagine, that magnificence that we are, that we hold.
Yeah, absolutely. I totally agree with everything that you said. Like, as entrepreneurs, we have to go through a lot. There's not one entrepreneur in this world that has an easy path to success or to being a leader. So we all go through crazy things, and our resilience to be great and to get that magnificence out is what makes us successful.
So true, so true. So it's so, on one level, I'm working with really activating purpose and that passion and that drive forward.
Okay.
On another level, it's really like, what is the highest calling? What is the highest version of who you are? And how does that manifest in the world? It's a very kind of deep questioning about who you are, what you're about, what's your integrity, and what do you bring to the world in all senses. And the programming is strong, right? The social engineering and the programming is strong. So it's I know it's quite trendy. It's trendy right now to be an entrepreneur, right? But let's not pretend that it isn't hard, because it is.
It's a hustle.
It's a hustle, and it's hard. And at times it can feel like everything is working against you. Not the least being your own programming and mindset, which is telling you you're not enough, you're a failure, you're this, you're that, you can never be a success, you're not of the right social class, or you don't have enough money, or people won't buy from you, or you're insignificant, or you're not original. Whatever it is, there can be masses and masses of programming that's in the way from you being the ultimate kind of successful version of yourself in all levels. And I don't just mean like having a wonderful lifestyle successful. I mean reaching those people who need what you offer successful in that way, that you have fulfilled their need, whatever that might be. Because I mean, obviously entrepreneurship's a big thing. You might be selling units, or you might be serving people with a consultancy, or many permutations of that. So yeah.
Absolutely. So if there was one thing that you can give value to us on how to get rid of that imposter syndrome, that constant feeling of I'm not good enough, I can't do this, I see others doing amazing things, but I'm here and I'm small. How do we get rid of that imposter syndrome? I know it's a huge question to answer in a couple of minutes, but what is one tip that you can give us to get above that feeling?
Well, there's, as we both know, there's no quick fix.
Absolutely.
Right. And that in itself is a great understanding, because once you realize there's no quick fix, then you realize you need to pay attention and practice and do the work of mindset shifting. And it has to be a constant, daily work, right? And the more you do it, the less hard it gets, if that makes sense. The easier it gets, when I just say that, yeah. The easier it gets, the more we do this. So the mindset shifting is the magic pill, but it's a daily pill you have to keep taking.
Totally.
Right? Because the programming is strong. It's strong from society, from parents, from media, from anything else that is telling you you're not enough, you're not enough, you're not enough, and you're not enough. And sometimes the reasoning might be very strong that you don't have the skill set, or you don't have the knowledge. And so it's also about being humble, right, and recognizing your own weaknesses.
Yeah.
Because the self-sabotage that is so common and is such a pitfall on the path of any solopreneur includes this idea that you cannot advance unless you know your own weaknesses. So what the self-sabotage does, in effect, is it will work against you stealthily. So,
yeah.
So you could be thinking, like, to give a real world example, you can be thinking, oh, I don't need to do the mindset work. I've already got that covered. I read a book about it 2 years ago. So that's all right, right? So there's this kind of false sense of skill that on another level, it might be great that it helps drive you forward, but when it's applied to certain aspects of your weaknesses, it's really holding you back.
Yeah, and it's crazy how through coaching and mentoring, you realize that you're doing these things in your subconscious that are affecting your performance as an entrepreneur. I've had coaches throughout my career, and it's incredible, like realizing that all the past, like your relationship with your parents, the way that you interact with the world is all a creation of your subconscious that you need to be aware of to be able to thrive and change and get to that result. And absolutely is not one thing that you can achieve in one day or by reading one book. And that's a problem I see a lot in entrepreneurship. They think like, oh yeah, I read this book and now my life is fixed. Think again. That is not the way it works.
Oh yeah, I went to this seminar and yeah, I learned all that stuff. So it's good. I've done it now.
Yeah, absolutely. That happens so much. And then what I see a lot is that people feel frustrated that, a matter of a month, they didn't change magically their mindset and they give up. So it is super valuable what you're saying, that it's something that we need to take care of every single day, and we need to work on constantly to be able to change that mindset and get that fulfillment to become the greatest version of ourselves. Love that.
That's it.
Talking about daily routines or things that you can do daily to change that mindset, do you have an exercise that we can do, like meditation or gratitude or something like that? One thing that we can do every single day to get better with our mindset.
Sure. I mean, there's plenty. You know, like on one level, again, there's no one size fits all, right?
Yeah.
You know, we all have different experiences in the past, different histories, different preferences. So I'm reticent to say, oh, do this, because I know for some people there will be resistance, there will be stress in doing it, and they'll drop it after a couple of days. So I want to say that, you know, with just as a warning, a user warning sort of thing for this. I mean, personally, I mean, again, I can only speak to what I know, and also what my clients have experienced and what they've, been finding useful and has been working. So what I will say is that creating a story that you write down, like a kind of credo, if you will, where you write it down and you literally write out the perfect life that you want to have. And you read it religiously every day. So it's not some massive commitment. It's just like you print it out and you have it on a piece of paper or on laminate or something like that, and you just read it every day. Maybe a few times a day. Have it by your desk or by your bed. A copy by your desk, copy by your bed, and it's written in the present tense.
That's awesome. That's a really cool idea.
Yeah, it works.
Absolutely. I actually so probably like 2 years ago, I read The Miracle Morning, and Hal Errol makes you do that. Like, write a statement that you're going to read every morning, and at night it's a different one. And I remember doing it for a couple of months, and it completely changed everything. It's like activating the highest law of attraction and reminding yourself of your goal every single day. So thank you for that tip. I hope you guys like that. That was amazing. So as an entrepreneur, I feel like having a coach is one of the most important things. And so where can we find you? Where can our audience find you to contact you and get you as a coach?
Sure. Okay, so I'm very active on Facebook. My profile is Jody Deane, Jodydean. You'll see my face with a bigger beard than this, actually. I also have a Facebook page, which is Flow Ninja, which you can check that out. And I have a group as well, which is a bit of a deep dive more into the spiritual aspects, which is called Golden Alchemy Awakening, all one word. So you just look for that in Facebook groups. So that's a lot of where my presence is. I have a page where you can download a report I have, which is about kind of hacking your flow, and that's at go.flowninja.co. And where else am I? Well, I'm on YouTube and Flow Ninja channel it is. And so the best thing to do if you want to connect with me is basically send me a friend request on Facebook. I am getting close to my Facebook limit though, so if I've already got over 5,000 friends and they don't let you, then I would suggest you go to the page I have, which is Flow Ninja, the Flow Ninja page. and message me there. And also, I can, so for you, I can give you a link that people can book directly a strategy session with me. So if you're an entrepreneur, a leader, a visionary, and you'd like to know about working more with me, that would be the first, actually the quickest way to do it is just tap on that link. So I guess that'll be under this video somewhere, you know, wherever this video is playing. And that will just be like a straight direct line to book a session, a free strategy session with me, 45 minutes, where we really go into like what's going on for you now, where you want to get to, what's standing in your way, and then if it's a fit for us, then how we might be able to work together.
Awesome. All right. So you'll find that in the comments below as soon as we finish this live. And that's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for joining us in the Cold to Soul Machine show. That was really amazing. And that was a great insight into our mindset. So thank you so much for joining us today, Jody. And for everyone else, if you would like to get access to this interview and a lot more with great value, go to thecoldtosoulmachine.com and join our $7 coaching program. I'll see you guys on the next episode. Bye.
Bye.